So without further ado, I want to open the meeting with small note that this is a very important occasion, not only for the mentors, but especially the mentees. And we are so thankful that you are, oh, I can see Chloe with a mask. We are so thankful, and John, I don't know that. We are so thankful that you students stayed with us for 4 years. And we are not celebrating graduation, we are celebrating your research. So celebration for graduation will come later, maybe on Sunday or the day after. But we are just celebrating your research work that you've been involved in, celebrating the staying with us for, most of you have worked with some mentors for 4 years, others have worked for 2 years, and others have worked maybe for 3 terms. But all in all, we are really appreciative of what you've been doing and committing your time to meeting your mentors to make sure that the 5 hours at least were being covered with a good workload. Yeah, I can see you. So I just want to say that for this year, 2019-20, we had 126 students working in the URMP. And I want to say that this is a very unique program in the University of Pittsburgh, that no other school does this. We are the only ones who try to assign students to mentors from the time they come in till the time they graduate, if the mentors are still in school or maybe shipped to another mentor. Out of that, this is just for record for you to know, we had 21 first-year students, 12 second-year students, 49 third-year students, and 44 senior students. That's a great number, and that's across the board, showing that our students are interested with knowing how research is done and being involved with at least one senior faculty member or faculty member in the school, and also the postgraduate students. So we had, these students were being mentored by 54 faculty members in the school, and we had 24 PhD students and DNP students mentoring the students. And that is a big, big boost for the students who are moving on with advanced education. And I hope that as you went through the program, you are able to be challenged and able to learn a lot from your mentors. The other thing is we have also been so blessed to have you having submitted abstracts to go and present to outside people on what you have done and what you've learned from school. And this is very good in promoting research for the School of Nursing. So for you people who are finishing now, we had some of you students present in the National Council for Undergraduate Research 4 times. So since 2017, you've stayed with us and you've submitted abstract, and you have also been able to go to present in different places. 2 of you have maybe submitted 4 times and presented, and others have submitted them maybe 3 times. I'm sorry for the group that submitted this year, but were not able to travel to Montana. I'm trying to work on something, if after you finish your program, if you're interested, that students who are going to submit can videotape what they are going to submit as a presentation, and then send it to us, and you try to arrange for a virtual research day that we can post it to people to be able to view. So that's coming out soon. I'll be sending out an email. So the other thing I wanted to say is that we ventured into other avenues this year and did assign some students outside the School of Nursing. We had students working at CTSI. We had students working at Children's Hospital, and we had also students working at the School of Medicine. So we ventured into other avenues, and we are going to continue this in the future. Before I stop talking too much, I want to say that you've been sensitized to research. You are going out to see things that you've encountered while doing your research. And so you are most welcome to come and continue with us, not just now, but you are most welcome to come and continue with us to progress on your research ideas. You could apply for PhD, DNP, or master's, whichever level you want to apply to. And we'll be very happy to have you in the School of Nursing. Before I move on to the next part, I want to congratulate, I think, Chloe, out of the group here, I think Chloe did do the BSNH, and that was so nice, Chloe. We congratulate you. Can you just see if you are, yeah. Chloe, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and also maybe Yvette, you worked so hard with Chloe, and no, not Yvette, is it Yvette or it was Rick? Rick, you are available, right? Is Rick Anka here?
Yeah,
I'm here.
Yeah, Rick, thank you so much for working with Chloe. Is anybody else, another mentor who worked with Chloe here other than? But thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you again.
Yeah. Rick, you want to say something about Chloe?
It's been a pleasure. Chloe really took advantage of every possible opportunity associated with the URMP program. She went ahead and did the honors thesis, which was a great deal of work, and we've actually submitted it for publication. I was absolutely thrilled that she presented at the International Council of Nursing Research Conference in Singapore last summer. And I'd have to say one of the most memorable moments that we had is, you know, she had this abstract accepted and she presented for 10 minutes. And I was thinking at ICN it would be this little small room with maybe at the most 20 people. And the session was immediately after the first opening session. And it was a room that was about 800 people. And I'm trying to tell Chloe, okay, try not to worry too much, you know, try not to get too nervous as she presented in that group of 800. But certainly one of those things that I remember, and she did a great job. So it was a wonderful time. So it was very enjoyable to have her present and see her do that.
Thank you so much, Rick. I can see our new director for PhD smiling because Chloe is going to come back to us. Thank you so much. So I want to move on to the next item of the agenda, and this is, we are going to try this. Cindy Henderson. Cindy, are you there? Cindy?
Here.
Could you just introduce yourself?
Sure. I know most of you, but I'm Cindy Henderson. I've been in the School of Nursing about 5 years now, and one of my responsibilities is the coordination of the Undergraduate Research Mentorship Program. And so I kind of hook you guys all up, make sure everybody's together, matched up through the year. And that's just one of the things that I do here, but I'm very happy to be here today, and I hope this works. Hope we can get it done.
Thank you, Cindy. So Cindy, we thank you so much because you've been doing the hard work of linking up students with mentors, trying to make sure that they complete successfully all the modules, and also trying to make sure that they are paid in good time. So Cindy, thank you so much. So I want to move on to the next item, and this will be now congratulating all the students, those who are around today. 44 of the finishing graduates were supposed to be receiving a cord. Unfortunately, I don't have it, so I don't have anything to put you on your neck. We don't have a certificate to give you, but each faculty member or mentor who is here will congratulate their students or students. So what we are going to do, I'm not sure if we leave the cameras on, it will work, but we can try this. Cindy will be calling the names of the mentor and the student. And then the mentor will say a word to the student and we move on to the next one. Hope that works. So Cindy, it's your turn. You can go ahead. So let's try with the videos on first to see whether it works.
Okay. All right. Are we ready? Okay. The first student we're going to recognize is Evelyn Bagini, and her mentor is Chris Imes.
Is
All right.
Chris?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So see, okay, Evelyn's on my screen now, so that's good. So yeah, I just want to thank you for everything that you've done for me for the last 4 years. You've been an incredible mentee, and I can't thank you enough. And just want to say congratulations on your very bright future. I don't know if everyone knows, but well, I'll let you share the news since it is great news. Most people probably already know, but I'll let you share it.
Oh, thank you. I received a Fulbright award to study global health in the Netherlands next year.
Awesome.
Yay!
Excellent. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Yay.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And do well.
No, thank you. And thank you so much for this opportunity. I've enjoyed it so much. I've learned so much. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
The next student
Cindy, continue.
The next student we're recognizing is Jalissa Brown, and her mentor is Stephanie Frisch. There's Stephanie.
Hi. So Ms. Jalissa Brown has been working with me for 2 years. Had she known what she was getting herself into, she probably would have told me, no thanks, Steph, I'll work with somebody else. Jalissa has been a tremendous help, and I would not have been able to complete my research without her. She has just published her first peer-reviewed paper in Research in Nursing and Health. Congratulations, Jalissa, on your graduation. I'm honored to call you my colleague and friend. I know that you will make an amazing nurse and impact so many patient lives just like you've impacted mine. Thanks so much again for a great 2 years and all of your hard work. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yay. You can clap. Feel free to clap.
Oh, there's a proud mom.
Yeah. Oh, the mom is there. Congratulations, Mom.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
first real Zoom call. It's a pleasure to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Cindy, continue.
Congratulations, Jalissa. The next student is Nicole Cherish, and her mentor is Denise Protonic.
Unmute myself. Thank you. Nicole has been with us for 4 years. Since freshman, she was one that went to NCUR 4 times and presented, well, this year will be virtual, but 4 times she's presented as first author. She's co-authored with us on 3 papers. Valued member of our team. Nicole, you've lived the scientific process. It's come alive for you. You know now that you've influenced lives of teens with diabetes, and you've learned about cultural sensitivity with Latinas and American Indians. We are so proud of you. Good luck in the emergency room at Duke. We know you'll do well. And as they say in the Native American population, stay well, stay safe, and be well in mind, body, and spirit.
Aw, thanks, Denise.
Thanks, Nicole, you did well. And I think Andrea wants to say just one little word, maybe.
No, I can't. I'm crying.
That says it all.
We're gonna miss
That
you,
says it all.
Nicole.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys. Thank you for everything. Honestly, I've had incredible opportunities through you guys, and I can't thank you enough for everything you guys have done for me.
Be safe, Nicole.
Thank you. You guys too.
Thank you, and congrats, Nicole.
Thank you.
Cindy, I want to just say something about Nicole. She's been so nice to me when we go for NCUR. She's been taking care of me there, and wish you all the best, Nicole.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, and Nicole, you're a good little nurse. She was the one who took care of my dad when he was in the ER, and she's a good nurse. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Okay, the next student we're going to honor is Valerie Chin, and her mentor is Elizabeth Nielsen.
Hi. Well, I just want to say I've been so grateful for the help that Valerie has given me this semester. I've only worked with her for one semester. She was with Khadija Mahmood previously, and they did work on doing a secondary analysis on social distancing. She had that work accepted to NCUR, which we were so proud of. It's such a bummer she couldn't present, but we know that she's going to go on to do many more great things. So we just can't thank her enough, and so happy for her.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Valerie. Yeah.
The next one we are going to honor is Julia Corbin, and her mentor is Elizabeth Skrovanek.
Hi. I just wanted to tell Julia, thank you so much for everything that you have done for me. Julia's worked with me for about the past year, and before that, she was with Dr. Westmiller, who I'll pass the microphone over to after I'm finished. Julia, you have done so much to help me this semester. I don't even think you realize. I'm really grateful for all of your help and getting to know you better. I wish you could have presented at NCUR this year. You had a really good presentation, a really good poster presentation going, and I know that you're going to do wonderful. You're going to be a wonderful nurse, and you're going to do great in grad school, anesthesia, and everything that you do. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you, and I know you're going to do wonderful in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you.
I don't know if Sue wants to say any words, because Sue's worked with her also. You're muted, Sue.
Sorry. Julia, we met as when you were a freshman, and absolutely were a super part of the team, and continued to be a part of the team as you were working with Elizabeth. So thank you for all your help, and it was just it's been such a pleasure to watch you grow up. I guess we all grow up in college, right? And now you're ready for the world. So good luck.
Thank you for everything, Sue.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julia.
Okay, the next student is Sarah Danuski, and her mentor is Marcy Nielsen.
Oh, hello, sorry. So Sarah knows what I'm doing. So I've had the pleasure of working with Sarah through my research in head and neck, and I actually had her sister, so she unfortunately has had the opportunity to be called her sister's name occasionally, Anna, but Sarah has been amazing. We are still working on projects, so I look forward to continue to talk to her over the summer, but she's worked with all of my team, and they have nothing but positive things to say about her. She is a pleasure to have and to work with. So I'm still looking forward to finishing up our projects, but I wish you luck as you move forward, and to always keep in touch.
Thank you for everything. I learned so much working with you, and I had such a good time. So thank you.
Sarah, is that Mom?
Yes, that's my mom.
Oh, thank you, Mom, for participating.
Thank you for having me. Over there too.
And there's someone else there. Can we see him? Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. Thanks, family. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Now she just has to convince her sister to come to Pitt Nursing. So then I'll have all three of them.
Right. The trio.
The trio.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, the next student is Kyra Dugan, and her mentor is Jamie Zelanzi.
Hi. So Kyra has been working with me for the past 2 years, actually 5 semesters. She joined me when I was a brand new faculty member, and she has helped me more than I can even say, from creating forms in Qualtrics for my social media study to transcribing hours and hours worth of qualitative data from a joint project with CMU. And she was very independent on that project and actually had multiple meetings with CMU even when I wasn't there. So she really took the lead and worked really hard on that. I was very proud that her poster abstract was accepted by NCURE, and that was titled Social Media Used in Depressed Adolescents, a Benchmark Study. And I'm sad that she didn't get to present it, but I'm hoping that we can still submit it as a manuscript. So Kyra, I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for me. You've helped me so much in the past 2 years. And I wish you the best of luck in your new position at Western Psych.
Kyra, you want to say thank you or something like that?
Thank you, Jamie, so much. I'm going to miss you, and I really hope that we will stay in touch for a while after all of this. You taught me so much, and I'm really going to miss you a lot.
I'm going to miss you too. You can join our Zoom meetings anytime you want.
Oh, I definitely will.
And Kyra, are you with mom or with
Yes,
dad?
this is my mom.
Oh, we say hi to mom. And your sister? Oh. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, the next student is Paige Doctorate, and her mentor is Grace Campbell.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Paige. I am so happy to be able to participate in this. You only have been with me for this year, and we had you working on some real early stage stuff. So, you know, mentor fail. We didn't have you get to put a poster together, but you have done an amazing job at sort of at being with us as we sort of started something from the ground up, which has been, I'm sure, an odd and confusing experience for you. But you have been so great at following some pretty far-ranging discussions and making sense out of them, and identifying how you could contribute. And you have taken some really abstract conceptual stuff and really helped us put it together into a format that we can use as we develop our intervention. And you've just been fabulous, and I can't thank you enough. And I'm so proud of you. Can I say it? Going to the trauma ICU, right?
Yep.
At Presby, they have no idea what a gem they have in you, and no pressure, but you belong in grad school.
Thank you so much. It's really been a great experience to, even though it wasn't in a more advanced stage, it was great to learn how things really go from, like you said, those abstract concepts and getting it into, you know, manageable and actual useful things. So it was definitely a great learning experience, and it was a great team to work with. So thank you very much. It was an awesome experience.
Thank you. You are wonderful. Good luck.
Thank you.
Stay in touch.
Will do.
Yeah, thank you, and congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah. Paige, you are not going to be very far from Victoria Building.
No, not at all.
So walk in and take classes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Cindy, continue.
The next student is Amanda Greenwald, and her mentor is Beth Crago.
Let me unmute. So I've had Amanda since last summer. Thrilled to death to have her. Wish I could have had her for the whole 4 years. She exceeded my expectations. Excuse my clock chiming. She's just such a bright, well-rounded woman. I'm just so proud of her. I'm so sorry she left for spring break and I never got to see her again. I miss her. And she helped with abstracts and unfortunately didn't get a chance to present her own. But it's going in paper format, Amanda, so you'll be on that. You're on the manuscript, so I'll be in contact soon. But she has a bright future, and if she ever comes back to Western Pennsylvania, I would take her back in a heartbeat. I know she has a really bright future, so.
I'm literally gonna cry. Thank you so much. You've been such an amazing mentor and professor And I'm so lucky to have formed a relationship with you. And I miss you so much. And I'm absolutely staying in touch with you. And thank you so much for everything.
And I'll root for Buffalo, only if they're not playing the Pens, okay?
Thank God. Thank God. Always.
Always.
Okay.
Okay, the next student is Annie Hayden, and her mentor is Karen Alsbrook.
Thank you, Cindy. I have had the honor and privilege, I'm going to cry, of working with Annie Hayden for the past 2 years. And she has been with me from my transition as a nurse for, I can't believe it, 18 years to PhD school. And she has every paper that I've written, my manuscript, my F-31 application, they're all possible because of the work that Annie has done. She is the most diligent, respectful young lady I have ever had the privilege to work with. She is bright, she is involved. I'm just blessed to have had her. And Annie, I know you have a very bright future ahead of you, and I am so proud of you. If there's anything I can do to help you along the way, I'd be more than happy to do it. But thank you for absolutely everything.
Thank you so much. I have loved every minute of working with you, and I've learned so much, and you're going to make me cry. I'm going to miss you, miss being at Pitt working together, and I hope that I'll be able to see you again. Hopefully not too long till we can say goodbye properly.
Oh.
I would like that. Thank you, Annie, for everything.
Yeah.
The next student is Chloe Minahan, and her mentor is Rick Henker.
I'm not sure if Chloe's still on. She was actually doing a lunch break, so.
I'm still here. This is my last minute.
Okay, perfect. So again, I mentioned some of the things that Chloe's done. I've been working with Chloe since her sophomore year. She's been involved in this project that we've done with the Ministry of Health and a group from Germany that funded the project called GIZ, looking at infection control, and it's very timely now given the current situation. And actually, I just found out this morning that GIZ has approached the Ministry of Health and would like to work with our group again. And Chloe would like to continue with that. So Chloe has taken a position in the CTICU at Presbyterian, and she is certainly considering graduate work in the future. And as I mentioned before, we have a manuscript that is submitted, and we're hoping for the best, but it looks pretty good. And I hope to continue to work with Chloe on projects in the future, especially since she's done some work already for this project that has we plan to follow up with the Ministry of Health in Cambodia. And I just want to mention also that she went to for rotation in Cambodia in her junior year, which is a little unusual. And so anyway, I should stop talking. Chloe, go ahead.
I just want to say thank you so much, Rick, for everything you've done for me. This opened up my eyes to things that I never thought I was going to experience. And I'm going to cry. This is like so emotional. I'm so happy for everybody here graduating. I'm really sad we can't do this all together, but we're all going to do great things. And I'm so glad that I got to go to Pitt and do research. So thank you guys. I have to go to get off lunch, but congrats everyone, and hail to Pitt.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Okay, the next one is Morgan Henderson, and her mentor is John O'Donnell.
Hi, Morgan and everyone. I send my congratulations and greetings for Morgan. She's worked with me and a series of different students and colleagues for 3 years. Morgan presented at NCUR last year and was scheduled to present this year, so I'm sad that she's not able to do that. But her projects have actually varied a lot. She worked with myself and Dr. Doug Nelson on a project where we had to be very careful to navigate the line between the University of Pittsburgh and the commercial product that we now have formed into a company. So Morgan had to actually work with us. We had to execute disclosure agreements and conflict of interest forms as we went through the IRB for a couple of our projects. She was great about all of that. She did a tremendous job. One of the pieces that she did was to do a deep dive into medication errors within our nurse anesthesia program. and help us think about ways that we can improve our processes to reduce medication errors among those providers as well as the other providers in system. Her most recent project was looking at fiber optic bronchoscopy skill attainment by our nurse anesthesia program students. That's what she was going to be presenting on this year at NCUR, and she worked closely with Julie Lumpke, one of our DMP graduates. We look forward to Morgan joining us as a nurse anesthesia program, we hope, in the future, and we wish her all the best.
Morgan? Is she there?
A second.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I think I'm unfrozen.
There she is.
Yeah, thank you so much, John. I enjoyed working with you and Doug so much on Body Explorer. I learned so much. And then working with Julie was awesome because I got to see her side as a student in the CRNA program. So I just enjoyed my whole experience, and I can't thank you all enough.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, the next student is Erin Hickey, and her mentor is Betty Braxter.
I don't see Erin's face, and I don't know if you guys can see my face. I
Okay.
was very pleased. Hi, Erin. I was very pleased to work with Erin. She did a multitude of things, from data entry, helping us to look at the literature, and she was instrumental when we had team meetings. I know she is quite capable because she was working with me, and I don't have the best technological skills. So she was able to pull all of that together and help us to move forward. I'm so grateful, Erin, that you accepted me as your mentor, and I was just delightfully pleased with you as a mentee. I know your heart is really with your clinical, and you will be looking at QI projects where you will be. You will soar, and you will help to elevate our profession. Thanks for coming to Pitt. Wish you well, and as Dr. Spock said, be well, live long, and prosper, Erin.
Thank you. That was so sweet. Betty, oh my gosh, I'm a little emotional. It was so nice getting to know you, and I really appreciate all the time you took with me and all the conversations that we had. And I just feel so grateful for the experience, and I wish you the best, and I hope that we can see each other in person someday in the future. And again, I'm just so grateful, and you were also a wonderful professor. So thank you so much for everything you taught me.
Yay.
The next student is Shannon Kudlawick, and her mentor is Rose Hoffman.
Shannon, where are you in the Brady Bunch squares? I know she's here somewhere.
Hello.
Hi, Shannon.
Hello.
Hi, Shannon. Shannon, I've just worked with Shannon this past year. And first off, I want to say you are such a joy. You have such a bubbly personality. It'll take you a lot of places. But who'd have thought, Shannon, that when we started this adventure in September, it would be so appropriate today? Do you want to just tell the group here what your project was?
So my whole project this year was looking at discussion boards within online classrooms. And doing this, I was like, I've never taken like an online class before. Like I've never done a discussion board. And then look at us where we are now. I had to do an online class and a discussion board. So it was kind of like ironic and kind of funny that I did it, like this research, and then that I had to do it. But it was really fun. It's been a great experience. Rose, you're so fun to work with. It's been like, it doesn't seem like I'm doing work, if that makes sense.
See, it's fun. I said to her, I said, we're doing something different. We're not doing clinical research. We're doing educational research. So I just want to tell you that we want to do a project on discussion boards and what would faculty think are appropriate discussion boards? What do they include? So Shannon did she did a literature search on what is in the literature on discussion boards. She created her own tool to do the research. She had some validity on the tool, and then she personally interviewed faculty who agreed to be interviewed regarding discussion boards in their course. So thank you to all those faculty that Shannon interviewed. Her project was selected at NCURE 2. Unfortunately, it was not done, but we're not going to stop there, Shannon, right? We're going to move forward. And it's, as I said, it's very ironic that when we started this project, discussion boards, as she said, in online education was not very large. And now, look, everybody is taking online education. So if anybody wants to know what Shannon found, I'm sure she would be more than happy.
I'll let you know. I have the research.
More than happy to share the results. So I just want to say thank you, Shannon. It has been a joy. I really enjoyed working with you. And please do me a favor and do not drop any more weights on your foot.
I will do that. I will make sure that my feet are protected and I don't break my toes.
Yes, especially your toes. Good luck to you in the future, and please keep in touch.
Thank you, Rose. I'll definitely stay in touch. Thank you so much for this experience.
Anytime. Bye-bye. Enjoy yourself.
Bye.
The next student is Emily Laudenslager, and her mentor is Yvette Conley. And Yvette, I think you want to make an announcement about Emily's recent completion too.
Absolutely. So I'll start by at the beginning, which was, so Emily has been with me for 4 years since she came into the program. And I remember sitting in my office and having a conversation that first semester and saying to Emily, full disclosure, you know, if we're going to work together, I got to know that you're okay working in a laboratory. And she seemed up for it. And well, you know, 4 years go by, and it was amazing to see what she was capable of doing. And from the point of view of doing things that needed to be done in the lab, right on up to learning a lot of the techniques that we use in the molecular genetics lab and honing those skills, the point where she eventually was independent and could her own experiments. And her last experiments in the lab were looking at a gene that's involved with biosynthesis of mitochondria and how variation in that gene could impact patient outcomes after traumatic brain injury. And that resulted in her BPhil, and she will graduate with BSN honors as well. So I just wanted to point out that did that requirement, and we are incredibly proud of her. Emily came in during the summers to help us out in the lab, and she survived our lab renovations where we were basically working in a lab the size of a closet. And I cannot thank her enough for her contribution to the lab, her contribution to the School of Nursing. And I know that Sandra, my lab manager, wants to send her congratulations as well, Emily. And Emily will be joining Mercy Hospital's trauma burn unit. And I want you to stay safe. And remember, we want you back for graduate school, Emily, because there's graduate school in your future for sure.
Thanks, Yvette. I can't thank you enough. Working with you and Sandra these past 4 years have been amazing, and I'm going to miss you guys so much. So definitely keep in touch, and I do hope to be back.
Cindy, I just want to say that I'm sorry, Emily, I forgot when I was talking about the BSNH and only mentioned Chloe, but I'm sorry, I forgot to include you in that categories, but congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we can clap for Emily. Thank you.
Okay, the next student is Carolyn McCune, and her mentor is Anne Marie Shields, who is a mentor, one of our mentors in the School of Medicine. Excuse me.
Need to get unmuted here.
Yay.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Marie.
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for all your hard work. Carolyn's been with us for 2 years here in critical care medicine, and specifically our program of ethics and decision making. It's not easy work. It can be quite emotional at times because we work with family members of critically ill patients that are incapacitated. So specifically looking at how decisions are made at end of life. So she, you know, I wish we could do this in person. It's unprecedented times, but it does not diminish the recognition you deserve. You know, you just exemplify the qualities of a Pitt nurse. You're intelligent, you have high standards of professionalism, you have such great attention to detail, you're quick at problem solving, I mean, all of those things, and a sense of humor. So, I mean, I could go on, but for the sake of brevity, I'll try to just keep it short. You know, I see great things in your future. We all do. We encourage you to pursue research wherever your career path leads you. Keep in touch. Please reach out to us if you need a reference or anything. We're really going to miss you. Congratulations to you, and hail to Pitt.
Thank you so much. It was truly such a great honor to get to work in the School of Medicine and work under you. And it was really cool that I was able to apply so much of the things that I saw in your research in the ICU setting when I got to spend a summer there. So it was just really cool to be able to clinically apply like what we were finding, and the different things I learned under you was more than I ever could have imagined. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, and I had Carolyn for an entire summer as well. So that was fabulous.
Congratulations. Yeah. Yay. And Anne-Marie, we have more students, so don't give up.
No, I have Erin Shaw still as well. So
yeah.
coming up as a senior. Yeah, we've had a nice group of nurses that have come over the past couple years.
Yes.
Yeah. So
thank you. Yeah.
Okay, the next student is Jessica Sprouse, and her mentor is Karen Warner.
Hi. Okay, let me find you, Jessica. Okay, so I'm instead of looking at the camera, I'm looking at your square. So, okay, it's my pleasure and honor to talk about Jessica. How should I start? When she first came to my office 2 years ago, I worked with her in the fall, starting in the fall of her junior year. She came to talk with me, or I was sharing with her what I was currently researching, and I wasn't sure that she would want to join in, but she did. And I have introduced Jessica through the role of advocacy and justice, and how the advanced practice nurse and the clinical nurse has a role in the global context in these areas, and how we can be so impactful. And that's been just a fantastic journey. So she's joined me in my research on the impact of security on population health in the Niger Delta area, which is, many of you may know, most of our oil comes from that area. There's a lot of environmental damage that has come from that. So there's a great impact on population health. And through this fantastic journey with Jessica and opening the world of opportunity for our nurses to her, we also started, and she was one of the co-leaders with 2 other graduate students at the Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. She was one of the 3 Pitt leaders of establishing our first Women in International Security Pitt chapter. That's the largest organization in the world that's mentoring and providing opportunities for women to lead in the areas, all areas that affect peace and security, which includes, of course, health. So just a pleasure to be working with you. And I think one of the things that she found through the research and validating some of the older data as we were updating the manuscripts that we've been working on is save everything. Sometimes the links disappear, and there's just a fantastic opportunity. And I know that we'll continue to work together in many areas, and I so look forward to that. And I'm so excited for you, Jessica, that you're joining the Duke nursing team and you're taking your awesome education from Pitt to Duke, and the sky is the limit for you. And I look forward to continue working with you. You're a superstar. So congratulations, bravo, well done. And go Pitt. Congrats.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for like the opportunity to just work with you and accepting me on with your research. I've had an amazing time over the last 2 years, and like learned a lot about research and about the world, and how I really like can see health in every aspect of the world. So I really appreciate that, and thank you so much.
It's been a joy.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Jessica.
Yeah.
Congrats.
The next student is Diana Zhao, and her mentor is Judy Matthews.
Is Judy there?
Judy, I think you're muted.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm a little rusty on this. I shouldn't be. Diana, I just want to thank you so much for, I think, probably being one of the first students to work remotely from the School of Nursing. And by that, I don't mean working from or coming to this today or classes or whatever from your home in Massachusetts, but working remotely with our team at the University Center for Social and Urban Research. You have really been an asset to the gerontology program. You got involved in a lot of data entry, but not in perhaps the most standard way. You were entering data through our health kiosk for various interviews, for various performance-based measures that we did with folks out in the community, as well as with our geriatrics workforce enhancement program, where a lot of trainings were done. And through that process, you were always willing, you were always punctual, you were always gentle, as I think probably what people would describe you. And over this 2-year period of time that you've been with our project, you have been, you have become so much more assertive and so much more mature. And I think that's so valuable and so much an asset for you as you go forward in your nursing career. You are such a team player. I thank you for all that you've done, and I know our team is very appreciative of the work you've done as well. Good luck.
Thank you, Judy, for everything. It has been such a blessing to be able to get to know you better and to learn from you. I thank you for all the opportunities you've given me, and thank you for opening my eyes to the joys of community health. And I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to announce 2 students because they have the same mentor. It's Iona Einstedt and Abby Ott, and their mentor is Mandy Shamella.
Okay. Hi, Abby. Hi, Iona. So I was actually introduced to both of these students when I had them in NUR 1680, Introduction to Genetics and Molecular Therapeutics, and they both came to me and said they wanted to work for me. So I must have made a good impression. But over the past 2 years, it's been a blast working with both of you and getting to know you. I really appreciate all the hard work. You guys probably learned more about the placenta than you've ever wanted to know about the placenta. But I am so glad that I had the opportunity to work with both of you. Iona is in the fall starting at the University of Illinois at Chicago, sorry. She's starting the dual DNP midwifery program. And Abby, I'm gonna force her to come back to graduate school since she's in the Pittsburgh area. But again, congratulations. I'm gonna miss our little tag team. And I wish you guys the best of luck. And I hope we can stay in touch for as long as you want to.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mandy. I'm gonna miss our team so much.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. I feel like we couldn't have asked for a better, more patient mentor. And there's a reason why we approached you. Yeah. We just love you so much.
Thank you.
We miss you.
I miss you guys too.
Yeah, so thank you for everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats to both of you.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
The next student is Ann Sullivan, and her mentor is Jennifer Seaman.
Hi, Ann. I don't know where to start. Ann has been with me for a little over 2 years, and it has been an incredible part. Going through the whole arc of my work, from finishing up a survey to doing stakeholder engagement for intervention development, and then finally piloting our intervention. And throughout this whole process, she has been enthusiastic, responsive, is confident, and is willing to give it a try, incredibly reliable, and I can't thank her enough. I'm only sorry that, well, that she'll be leaving the Pittsburgh area. She's going on to take a position at Penn Medicine's Lancaster Hospital, and that she was unable to present at the poster discussion section for the American Thoracic Society conference, for which her abstract was accepted. So, but we will be moving forward with the manuscript. So, Anne, best of everything to you, and I hope that get a chance to continue to have you involved in the work through the next steps. So
thank you. Thank you. I want to be involved in the work, and I really appreciate everything I learned. I feel like it's a very well-rounded experience in nursing, seeing all the research sides and going to different hospitals too, whether we were in Greensburg or in Lawrenceville. So I learned a lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's good. Okay.
The next student is Jung-Un Kim. And her mentor is Jennifer Lingler, who could not be with us today, but Haijin Kim, who is a postdoc currently at Penn State and worked with both Jennifer and Jung-Un, is actually to her.
Hi, it's my honor to be here. I'm here to stand in for Dr. Jennifer Lingler. So here's the words from Dr. Lingler for you, Jung-Un. Congratulations on your abstract acceptance to the anchor. You are a true team member, and will be greatly missed. We look forward to seeing you again when you come back for the PhD program. And here's mine for you, Jung-Un, as your previous mentor. I had a great pleasure of mentoring you while I was a Lingler research team member. We were lucky to have you on our research team, and I was also lucky to have you as my mentee. So I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Congrats, Jung-Un.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really miss you. You've helped me so much, not with just research and nursing, but also with everything else outside. I miss our lunch dates, and I really hope you're doing well at Penn State. But thank you.
Yeah. And Dr. Lingler also wants to congratulate Olivia Greer. Olivia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh yeah, here's some words from her for you, Olivia.
Okay.
So, congratulations on your abstract acceptance to the anchor and on your new job. We really enjoyed working with you, and we are so proud of you. We will miss you a lot. Congrats, Olivia.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really thankful for the opportunity to be able to work with just the entire team. Everybody was so kind and just brilliant, and I just couldn't have asked for a better experience. So thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats to both of you. Oh, I can see mom there, Olivia. Is that mom? Or is...
This is my roommate. This is, and I also did URMP, so I'm here for the show, you know?
I thought I knew your face.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, I'm going to announce two students who have the same mentor, Lauren Horazzo and Susan Walborn, and their mentor was Sue Westmiller.
Wow, it's going to be really hard for our team to go on without these two. And in fact, we have a third senior that is graduating that couldn't be with us today, Kate Perugini. But it's just such a pleasure to be able to be with you both today and say congratulations and thank you. I met both of them also teaching genetics. Lauren, let me talk about Lauren a little bit, and then I'll talk about Susan. Lauren has as much Pitt spirit as me, and Cindy Henderson, which is saying a lot. She was a member of the band and was a member of the spirit band, so I always looked forward to seeing her at basketball games and football games. But in addition, she works hard. She was working at Presby as a nursing assistant, yet still found time to help us with patient phone calls with our study. And I have to tell you, we have some people who make phone calls and just follow the script and that's it. And we have other students that make phone calls and patients just want to talk to them for hours. And poor Lauren could never get off the phone with some of our study participants. So it was just, it's just been delightful to have her. She did present last year at the NCUR, so glad for her that she had a chance last year. And she's going to be working in the ICU. And Lauren, you are absolutely a superstar, and you are going to do well no matter where you go.
Aw, thanks, Sue. You're so sweet. Honestly,
We will miss you.
Oh, I'll miss you guys too. Honestly, I never expected to be close to my research team and to get to know you guys so well, but I'm so lucky to have been a part of the team. And honestly, I thought I hailed to Pitt hard, but no one hails harder than you do. So I'm very lucky to have gotten to work with you, and I've learned so much with the women that we've worked with in our study at McGee especially, and I'm just very lucky to have been a part of your team. And I know that we'll never be far from each other because we'll all be at the Pitt games anyways. So I look forward to seeing you guys soon, and thank you again for everything.
And is that your dad?
Oh, the whole crew's here. My grandma up there, my mom and dad, my grandpa, and then my sister.
Hi.
And then we have my aunt and my cousin on FaceTime. The whole crew had to be here. So
Congrats.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Okay. And certainly I'm also delighted to congratulate Susan Walborn. And first, I hope it's okay, Susan, if I publicly congratulate you on your recent marriage. So congratulations.
Thank you. This is the wonderful husband right here. He's very supportive.
Yay. So you guys, for those of you who have planned your wedding or your daughter's wedding, and then to go through everything and have to have it canceled. So Susan was supposed to be married next week at the Carnegie Museum and had everything organized. And then when it was canceled, decided she'd go home to Chicago and get married and didn't even tell us. So until it was out. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
So Susan has been an integral team or a member of our team since last summer. I met her as a sophomore, but she was so busy with all her volunteer work and with rowing for crew that she didn't have time for URMP. But last year we convinced her that she needed to do this, and has also she worked all last summer with us and then through the whole school term, and is going to stay with us this summer because in the fall she has been accepted in our PhD program and will be a full-time doctoral student. So we're really excited to know that Susan's going to be staying. So congratulations on your marriage and on starting grad school, and we're just thrilled that we're not going to lose you. So
thank you so much. I obviously enjoyed my experience if I decided that this is where I was going to stay. So I found my niche on your project, and this would be really sad if I have to just say goodbye to all of you guys, but I'm really glad it's not goodbye. I'm glad I'll see you in the fall and for probably forever. So it's been great.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Cindy, you're muted.
That's because my husband was in here trying to get lunch. I'm going to read a number of students' names. Dr. Kachucha is going to present them, but their mentors were unable to be here today, but we certainly want to recognize them and honor them. And I'm sure their mentors send their best wishes. But let me read their names now. William Krantz, Nora Murray, Olivia Greer, Michelle Seck, Nora Lee, Jennifer Marks, Satomi Fuji, and John Michael Purdon. And Dr. Katuch is going to present them.
So I want to do this differently. I thought I could just talk about them, but I want to give each student an opportunity to say a word or two, because I'm not sure what you are doing with your mentors, and so I might make a mistake saying that you collected data and went home. So I'm going to give each person maybe a minute or so to say what they did. So William, could you go first? If you're there. William, unmute and say something.
I think he was there.
So William is not there. Nora?
I had the pleasure of working with various mentors over the 3 years that I was in this program, so I'm not really surprised that it was hard to track someone down. It was a great experience while I was in it, and I'm really thankful.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Nora.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dr. Katutu,
yes.
Can I say a word, because I know that Nora worked with Dr. Susan Cohen for the first year and a half, and then worked with me for a little bit of that time before she went on to who did you work with this last year, Nora?
After you.
Yes.
I worked with India Lore and Brittany on their weight loss study.
Okay, but anyhow, so I'm sorry that I didn't speak up. I would have, but it was so much fun, and I got to know Nora also as an active member of NSA, where she has been an active member and an officer. So in addition to her URMP, has done really well at the school. Congratulations. And I know that Susan is smiling down at you.
Yeah. Thank you, Nora, and congrats. Olivia Greer, I think we talked about you. Do you want to say something again?
Sure. Yeah. So
yeah.
I was part of URMP for 4 years. I started when I was a freshman, and I've been doing work on mild cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease research. So over my time with Dr. Lingler, I did a lot of like qualitative data coding and transcribing, and I'm just incredibly thankful for the opportunity to work with her. Like, I cannot emphasize how helpful and brilliant she is, and just thankful for the opportunity to work with URMP.
Congrats and thank you. Michelle?
Hi, I worked with Dr. Bender for 4 years, and she helped me submit 4 abstracts to NCUR, and it really was a great experience. So thank you to everyone.
Michelle, you've been taking care of me as we've been going to NCUR, and thank you. Congratulations. And then I have another Nora Lee. There are 2 Noras. Nora Lee.
That's me. Hi.
Yeah.
I've been working with Jill DeMercy since the summer after my sophomore year, and on her milk study and her other breastfeeding research studies. And I've just had like a great experience with her. She's such a kind and intelligent mentor. And thank you, Dr. Westmiller, also for getting me the position. Yeah, thank you so much. I've had a great experience.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Jennifer Marks.
Hi, I've been in URMP for 4 years. I worked with Dr. Bender and one of her students, Yahoy, for 3 of those. And then this past year, I got the chance to work with Dr. Bender, or Dr. Danford. So I've had a really nice chance to like look around different projects and see how different fields work within research. I've also had the chance to go to NCUR twice This year was supposed to be the third time. Still really sad about that, but I'm really happy that I got the experience through URMP and through presenting my work. So thank you for everything.
Thank you, and congratulations, Jennifer. Satomi. Satomi. Unmute your mic if you're there. Okay, then John.
Hi. I've been in the URMP since freshman year. I got the opportunity to work with a couple of different mentors and was fortunate enough to be able to attend NCUR twice. Had a great time in Oklahoma and Atlanta. Probably would have had another great time in Montana this year, but was really grateful for the opportunity to learn and develop research skills and to get to know everyone in the program. So thank you.
John, I want to say that anytime I go to NCAR, I'm usually the minority, but you've been at least adding one or two covering the minority issue here and there. So I want to thank you also for attending the NCAR and submitting your abstract. So
Absolutely.
Thank you for being with me too. And congratulations.
Thank you.
John, do you want to tell us where you're going?
Like afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be working in Philadelphia.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, yeah, we can clap for John and the other, the 5 or 6 people. So thank you so much. I didn't know whether this was going to work out, but I think it has worked out very well. Can you just put your videos on, all of you, as I finish? If all of you can just put your videos on. And I want to announce something. At the end of my small remark, I would like you to unmute your mics and say hail to Pitt. Not now, but at the end. All of you, I want you to say hail to Pitt, and then we'll finish it up from there. So I just wanted to say that we had one of the best group to graduate this time, or to finish up the BSN program this time. You have had different experiences, and we are saying that we hope that this experience that you had, you will carry it over to wherever you're going. You've been mentored. We want you to go and mentor somebody else. And the people whom you've been working with, please make them your lifelong mentors and your lifelong people that you can consult every time. Don't just stop. It is nice to be connected throughout. You never know what the other person is learning from you. So we learn from each other. You've been learning from your mentors have been learning from you. And we hope that you'll carry this mantle forward and continue doing the same thing. So we hope that you had good experience and you're going to carry on with the same. So with that, with that, I want to stop there and request you to unmute your mics, all of you. Unmute your mics, everyone. I'm still seeing some muted mics. Unmute your mics, please. If your mic is on, unmute it. So can we say hail to Pitt, all of us? 1, 2, 3.
Hail to Pitt.